the Badlands National Park, and I am doing the Castle Trail today, which is 10 miles. I'll probably also do part of the Medicine Route Loop, and so I'm not sure exactly how much that's going to add on. It's a beautiful day here. It's like 80 degrees. They're supposed to get up to 80 degrees, but I forgot my attachment for the gimbal, so I have to hold the phone, so if it's shaky, I apologize right now. And I also didn't bring my microphone that'll help with the wind noise, so I'm struggling already today, so we'll see how this goes. So there's quite a few places so far along this trail that it's kind of hard to tell, especially when you're in, where the rocks are and stuff, if you're actually on the trail. But it's actually pretty well marked. So if you just stop and kind of look, you'll see red like stakes or like plastic markers sticking out of the ground as I walk through a bush there. But yeah, if you're ever not sure if you're on the trail, just stop for a minute and look around, and then you can usually spot the marker off. Like here, I wasn't sure. I kind of got off the trail a little bit, I think there. I don't know if you can see in the distance there. There's a red marker. So they're pretty, so far anyways, they've been pretty steady, marked out. Anytime you're not sure you're on the trail, just look for one of those. So I had to ditch the hat. It's too sweaty. I don't know how guys do that, wear hats all the time. I'll probably put it back on when I'm heading back into the sun, but for now I need the breeze on my head, So if you're hiking the Badlands, definitely bring more water than you think you need. Today's only like upper 70s, maybe hitting 80, I think. And I've brought lots of water, like I think 3 bottles, big bottles of water, and then 2 bottles of like an electrolyte mix. For one, I'm not sure exactly how far the trail is, but for another, there really is no shade on this trail at all. So it feels warm already, and I'm not that far in. So yeah, if you're gonna do this, bring plenty of water. And I don't know if snakes are out yet, but I think they might be, so I'm gonna keep an eye out for snakes today also. So I'm about a mile and a half in, and you can see behind me there's cars parked there in a little parking area. So if you wanted to do the Castle Trail but didn't want to do a full 10 miles, you could always park here, and that would knock 3 miles, so it'd be a total of 7 miles out and back. But this is where if you wanted to do the loop with the Medicine Route Loop, you could park here and just do that. I think the total for that is like 7, but maybe that's from the Castle Trailhead too. So my plan today is to stay on the Castle Trail and take it all the way to the end, and then on the way back kind of take the loop that would come back here and then and back. So I'm not sure, it'll be over 10 miles, but I'm not sure how far over it. So that's the plan. So I am right at about 3.3 miles and we're here at this sign. This is where if you were going to do the Medicine Route loop, you would take that trail to loop back. I'm going to continue on going straight here on the Castle Trail, but when I come back, I will take that Medicine Route loop just for a different way on the way back. But so I'm going to continue going straight here. I should have about another 1.5 miles, I think. To get to the end of the Castle Trail, and then I'll turn around and come back. I'm at the end of the Castle Trail. It was about 5.3 miles. So I'm on this boardwalk now. That's the Fossil Exhibit Trail, I guess. It's like a 1/4 mile long. So I'm going to do that real quick and then head back on the castle. Back at the intersection with the Medicine Route Trail. I'm at about 7.5 miles right here, so I'm going to take the Medicine Route loop. It's about, I think it's like 1:30 in the afternoon. It feels really warm out here. I think the high is only supposed to be like maybe 80, just over 80 or just under 80, but it feels really warm. I've got quite a bit of water left still and an electrolyte drink, but I think I've drinking, is that a word? I'm delirious. I think I've drank 2 bottles of water and 1 of the electrolytes already. So I'm not sure how much farther I have left. At least, let's see if we're at 7.5, at least 3 miles, maybe farther. I'm not sure how much this loop is going to add on to the Castle Trail going this way instead. So anyways, I'm gonna go this way and try to stay cool the rest of the way. I'm back at the where the Medicine Route loop starts, so I think I've got about 1.5 miles to go back to the castle parking lot. even though it's only 80 or something, it feels pretty warm. So yeah, about a mile and a half to go. So just finishing up here, the total ended up being about 11 and a half miles. I'm sitting in my car because it's so windy out there. It looks like I've been crying, I think. The wind is just, it was pretty brutal there at the end, the last half or so. With the sun beating down, I think I've got windburn and sunburn. It just really dried me out, just sucked all the moisture out of me, I think. And I felt like I was pushing a lot of water, drinking a lot of water and electrolytes, but I still feel like dehydrated. I have all this crud on my lips. So the trail was good, not overly difficult, other than just being exposed to the sun and the wind the entire time. Really kind of, it seemed a lot farther than 11 and a half miles. I guess at the end I was kind of dragging ass. I had a couple stop me and like, where are you coming from? I'm like, oh, just at the end. They're like, you look tired. I'm like, thanks, I feel tired. So yeah, most of the trail is pretty flat. There isn't a lot of climb or anything to it, and it's pretty easy to follow. Like I said, just look for those either those red whatever you call them, plastic stakes or whatever, or if you're on the medicine route, they were green on that trail. But overall, it's a good day. A little bit warmer than I was expecting, so if you're doing this trail, if it's much over 80, just be prepared. Bring way more water than you think you're gonna need. A hat is good, although it's sweaty and I kept taking it off and putting it back on. I couldn't decide which was better, to keep the sun off my face or with the sweaty head, or anyways. So yeah, good day at Badlands National Park today. And I did do a couple of the shorter trails here a couple months ago with the boys, so you can go back and check out those videos too.